Alright, so I'm going to take you on a tour of Blues Vintage Guitars. It's a pretty cool place. It's one of these deals where it's not the place you always think of when you come to Nashville, but it is the place that you should think of. So let's walk in here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so Blues Vintage Guitars. This is a pretty sweet place. So when you first walk in here, they've got pedals. And I'm going to show you a couple of highlights of the store. They've got, let's see, what is that, a 43?
1943 Martin 0018.
And then you told me something about this here, D'Angelico.
It's a 1944 D'Angelico Excel Special. And so is the Ganjo next to it, actually. That's a 6-string 1928 Vega guitar banjo, otherwise known as a Ganjo.
I see that 6-string. Is it tuned properly like a guitar?
That's a tubaphone tone ring, which is very rare, and it's all original. Everything is original.
That is really, really cool. And then, okay, so one of the things that I'm personally interested in, because I just love these things, you guys know I love all this Silvertone stuff. Check this thing out. What year is this one? Probably like a 64? 64. And it has, so it's the complete set with the guitar and the tube amp that all works, everything works all together in a set. And then this guitar right here, you told us the story about this on Facebook.
Yeah, that thing, the Epiphone built 2 of those for Jeff Ament from Pearl Jam's bass player.
Right.
And they sent both of them to him. He sent one back and kept the other one, and that one was sold to an employee who sold it to me. They don't make that color at all. They
don't make that Pelham Blue.
They've never made that Jack Cassidy bass in Pelham Blue, so there's only 2 that I know of, and Jeff Ament has the other one. And
what's this crazy thing that we've got on the benches right here?
This is a rare Steinberger. This is a Steinberger GM7 TA.
And I wouldn't normally like stop and be like, ooh, let's look at a Steinberger, but this thing is so cool and unique because this trem has, there's notches right here where you could actually put the trem arm in it and then lock it to an alternate tuning if you wanted to.
Yep, you can drop it or
raise it.
Or raise it, yes. You can make it sharp or flat.
Which is crazy, I've never seen
Drop it up a full step, either way.
That's pretty cool. And then if we come over here, edit that spin out. So then here is the acoustic room. And I'm walking around real carefully because I'm carrying a camera at the same time. What's cool in here? Anything cool in here?
Oh, there's one I just got. Check that out. That's a rare guitar. That's an early, no, the one on the bottom. That's an early 1910, 1920. That's a real Lyon & Healy American Conservatory parlor. Just got it back from Joe Glazer here in Nashville. Had a neck reset, and the thing is incredible. Everything you ever heard about these guitars and then some.
All right, so let's go look at the amp room.
That dual rectifier Road King actually used to belong to Brad Whitford from Aerosmith. That was a dual rectifier Road King combo that he loved so much.
Put into a head.
He actually had it made into a head with snakeskin Tolex, and his whole
everything
rig was snakeskin Tolex. They got some nice basses here. This first one actually over here is a 78 P bass, all original, black finish, which still was a rare finish black back in the 70s.
And then you gotta go upstairs.
Up here we got, this is the vintage room up here, but let me show you First of all, actually, this is something that I've recently acquired. Yeah, you saw one of.
I saw some Dylan pickups in here.
Yeah, there they are, right there.
Yep.
But right in front of you here is this is a rare bird right here. This is a Showbud pedal steel from the early 60s. This is probably one of the first ones made. They had made less than 100 of these. It literally sat untouched for about 40 years.
That is crazy. I see you got a couple of guitars that are basically just like new old stock stuff or new guitars. That
Yeah, some of these are prototypes.
Oh, really?
This is a 2016 Les Paul standard prototype. There's an R7 gold top.
Yeah, this right here, if I could ever have any, I'm not even a Les Paul guy, but I would, that's what I want.
This also was a custom build. It's a Les Paul Supreme ES with the 2 F holes, ocean water, perimeter finish. This is a stunning guitar. This was built for somebody for their anniversary date at Gibson.
So yeah, if you are in Nashville and you want to check out a cool guitar shop, I just think that this is the guitar shop that you don't think of or maybe you didn't know about, but I think from now on you will, because there's always something cool here. It's always different. It turns over a lot, and he has an eye. This is Gabe. He has an eye for some of this more weird stuff. I think it just makes it much more of an adventure. Every room has kind of a gem in it. So if you're in Nashville, come by Blues Vintage Guitars. We will put a link with the address and all the contact information in the description of this video. Definitely come check it out. And we will be back here again, probably at the end of the summer, to check in on what he's got going then. We'll talk to y'all later.